What's going on YouTube? Chris here. Want to bring you all an update today of Litecoin. Right now we're sitting at $75.83. We're up 3.27%. And what I wanted to get into today, we are now confirming the golden cross of this 50 moving average over top of our 200-day moving average. And in my opinion, guys, it's very significant. Just how we had our death cross here when we were at about $84, it took us all the way down to about $35. That was the power of that death cross when the 50 crossed down through the 200. Just like over in here, when we crossed up through the 50, or I'm sorry, the 50 crossed up through the 200 right here, and we had the golden cross last time we were at around $44. It took us all the way up, as you can see, to $100 and almost $50. So that's the power of this. Sometimes when you get these golden crosses, you can run as much as another $50, $100. So in my opinion, it's extremely important for us to now stay up above that golden cross. We do not want to start dropping back down into this area and breaking down through our 200-day moving average. But what I really like to see is that our 20 EMA here in purple is being respected, and you can see these long wicks that's showing buyers stepping in. So whenever you see those long wicks, that's a good thing. That's buyers, that's the bulls stepping in. Our 20-day EMA is being defended, and what we actually want to do is set a bullish engulfing candle. As you can see back here, we almost had what was a hammer candle. So if we could get a hammer candle that we had yesterday, and then we would get one of these bullish engulfing candles because it would fully engulf the body of the previous days, that may be enough for us to come back up here and test around $83. That was our previous high, and that's what we're going to need to get up above. We want to get up above that with strong conviction and break out with strong volume. The reason is we don't want to go up here and double top and show weakness and then start retracing or falling back down. So in my opinion, that's extremely important for us to get up above that $83. But I love that we're up above our 20, our 40, our 50, and our 200-day moving average. I think that's very significant. And my next target's after $83. Once that will get hit, and I believe it will be tested again, the next area I would look up to is $100 psychological. That's kind of like Bitcoin's $10,000 psychological. And it'd be very important for us to find support up above that $100 and not start dropping back below it. And then the next target after that would be 102.94. You can see this previous area that we had here, and then I would take it up to around $126 and eventually that 142 that we've been at. But I really like to see that we've been putting in the higher highs and higher lows, and you can see at each higher low these bulls are stepping in. But what we need is significant volume right here to show that this is a true area where the bulls are stepping in, where all these wicks are taking place. Set that higher low, which we're doing, and then come up and get that higher high. Now in terms of some of the indicators, and remember this is all on the one-day chart, and if you guys get some from these videos, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Appreciate you all being here with me today. Like I said, guys, I'm always going to do the best that I can for you. I want to be transparent with you. Am I going to be the wizard of the market? Absolutely not. And that's what you have to realize. This game is all about putting the odds in your favor. I can't tell you when there's going to be a manipulation whale dump or pump. It just is what it is. I read the technicals, I go off the price action, and I also look at the fundamental news, and then I make my decisions. When the whales step in, the whales are going to step in, and it just is what it is, guys. And you have to deal with it, but that's why you use stop losses. You have a plan for the upside, downside, and the sideways. So when anyone tells you they know for sure what's going to happen in this market, they're lying to you, because no one knows exactly what's going to take place in this market besides the market movers or the whales in this space. They're the ones who are going to move the market, and we have to plan for it, and we have to ride their coattails when these moves take place. That's how I like to play, and I've been successful doing it. So what I like to look at next is our RSI. RSI is at 58. We're almost at 59 right now. What I like, though, is that we cooled down. We're getting this golden cross, and now we have more room to run on this RSI. The problem before that we were having is we were up around 80 in this area, as you can see. And, guys, we didn't have a lot left in this move. We couldn't have just kept really moving up, maybe to $100. Then it would have been a huge, massive sell-off, because the RSI as well is like a human being. It needs to breathe. So after you pump hard, you need these corrections, just like we had here. You pump hard, you correct. The market breathes. It pumps hard, it's breathing. And now we want to get that next pump to the upside. That's what we're looking for. But I like to see that the RSI has cooled down for us. I think that's significant. I think it's important. And I think the market definitely needed to breathe. Now, as we continue to go through this here, I wanted to show you on TradingView some of the things that were popping up in terms of the oscillators and just the overall trend for Litecoin. So as we're looking for Litecoin now on the one-day chart, we have a 5 for a sell signal. We have a 9 neutral, and we have a 14 for a buy. Then we look at our oscillators, 1 sell, 8 neutral, 2 buy, and then our moving averages, it is a strong buy right now. 4 sell, 1 neutral, 12 buy. And then as you can go down and drop into this, you can look at the relative strength, how it's showing neutral right now. Our stock is neutral. Awesome oscillator is neutral. Momentum's a buy. MACD level is a sell. Bull bear power is a buy. So you can kind of go through these things and you can put the odds in your favor and write down all the bullish things, all the bearish things, and say, is this an area that I would like to jump in at? And typically, guys, I'm not telling you to go in right now. I don't want to give anybody any financial advice, but say you were to jump into Litecoin right now and you said, I think this is a good area. I think we're going to get a bounce here. What you would do is then put your stop loss below this higher low that we ended up setting somewhere down in this area around $66, because this should be respected. This should be our higher low, and we should continue to move to the upside. And if we don't, then we would start dropping down and you would get stopped out, and then you could look for the next potential buy area, which would be, in my opinion, down around $60 off that 200-day moving average. I believe if we were to drop back to that area, we'd get a strong bounce from that. As you saw, we broke up through the 200-day moving average on significant volume, and I think that really plays a factor for us. So that's just what I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if we can get up here, start to challenge that $83. I think that's something that will be significant for us, guys. But just be careful in this market. That's the main thing I can tell you. Just be cautious. Don't, FOMO into things. Just like we saw this, how we started to get overextended. We hit a bearish engulfing candle. We got pushed to the downside. Now we're starting to see those bulls step back in, and we'll see if we can make that next leg up to the upside. So let me know what you guys are doing. Are you in a Litecoin position right now? Are you thinking about buying now? Have you been in for quite a while, or are you still waiting to see if we're going to have more of a retracement, maybe back down in that $65, $60 range before we make the next pump? I want to hear what you guys are going to say down there, and I will try to respond the best that I can today or tomorrow. And like I've told you all, I'll always do the best that I can on this channel for you. I work, I own a business, and I'm a full-time business owner, so this is just my hobby. Doing this is for fun, trading part-time and doing cryptocurrency and all that. So I got a busy business and life and everything else on top of that. So I'll always try to do the best I can to get back to the comments, guys. If I don't always, it's nothing against you. It's just I'm extremely busy right now, and I got a lot going on in my life, and I'm trying to do this the best that I can for you. So let me know down low, guys. I appreciate y'all. God bless. Take care.